are destroying the culture. We need the Black Nerd Podcast now. I don't care where they are, beam them here and now.
Nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
Here comes them black nerds, zones on with big words. Cakes that make us all smile. Dave's little songs every single while. Veins kinda like a mastermind. This one shows up every single time. Yeah, I was your night gonna bring the fight. Cases, this Black Nerd Podcast, winning all the fights.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. I feel like that intro puts an enormous amount of pressure on us that I don't feel like I'm ready for. So we're going to win all the fights. Can I lose 3, 2? Maybe like, do we have to particularly win all the fights? But anyway, we're back.
You never lose.
I got you never lose. So yeah, it's your boy JS One Supplier here with Jay-Z vibes, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And we've got Kiss and Kate in the building, huh? Okay. Yeah. And we've got Jalen in the building. You know what I mean?
Hello.
Queen of the sauce, you know what I'm saying, on deck. You know, we getting it cracking. So it's been a crazy week. It's been a lot going on. There's a lot to talk about, you know. However, you know, we've got to get into our nerdy greatness. And let's see. All right, shout out to our guy Sloan Tempest, who is chatting away right there while we're trying to get the show going. But look, let's get to Black History first. Even though we have moved beyond Black History Month, this is our official makeup for us not doing enough on Black History Month because, you know, that's life. So with that being said, we about to jump into, as soon as I can find the appropriate buttons, like I've done this show before. Have I been gone this long? Jesus Christ. All right, so let's get into some Black history knowledge.
Black inventor who revolutionized driving, but you've never heard of him. Picture this. It's the early 1900s, and every driver on the road is wrestling with a manual transmission, grinding gears, stalling out, and jerking their way through traffic. Driving isn't smooth. It isn't easy. It isn't for everyone. But one man was about to change that forever. His name? Richard B. Spikes, a black inventor with a mind decades ahead of his time. Spikes wasn't just any inventor. He was a problem solver, a visionary. He looked at the frustration of driving and saw a way to fix it. In 1932, he patented something that would make the road smoother, cars easier to handle, and the driving experience effortless: the automatic gear shift. Before his invention, shifting gears meant physically wrestling with a clutch and a stick shift. But Spikes, he designed a system that allowed cars to shift seamlessly, removing the need for constant manual control. A game changer. But like so many black inventors, his name was buried, his genius overshadowed. The automobile industry took his innovation, refined it, and built the modern automatic transmission. And today, nearly every car on the road owes its smooth ride to his idea. And here's the part they don't tell you. As Spikes got older, he began losing his eyesight. But he didn't stop inventing. He refused to let blindness silence his brilliance. He created a drafting machine that allowed him to keep refining his designs, ensuring that his vision lived on, even as his sight faded. Spikes didn't just invent a better way to drive. He helped shape the future of automobiles. His fingerprints are all over the auto industry: turn signals, improved brakes, transmission systems, and even designs used in modern school buses. But how many people know his name? How many history books tell his story? Richard B. Spikes didn't just change how we drive. He proved that nothing, not blindness, not racism, not time, can stop true innovation. The next time you cruise down the road without thinking twice about shifting gears, remember, the smooth ride you enjoy started with his vision.
Golly. As as a person that drives shift and loves automatic, I want to thank that gentleman because manual transmission is not the fun thing to do every day. It's cool when you want to get your little race on, show people you got some skills, show out for a girl if she's into that type of thing. But I mean, come on a regular basis, I just want to get in the car and go. I ain't trying to shift in neutral, get the first gear, go to second. I ain't trying to do all that. So shout out to him. And shout out to him for turn signals that people don't use. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. And I have one question. I'm sorry, you was about to say something?
No, I was laughing at what you said.
Okay. My question is, when can we hear a story that black man invents something and then he get rich? Can I get one of those? Can we get the the black man, he invented something and then, man, he a billionaire and his family, they all good. Look at him. Eating Kentucky Fried Chicken. Nope, ain't none of them stories like that. But anyway, with that being said, let's move on to one of my favorite segments. All right. With that right here, we got to show our first one. Now, this is mine, obviously. I have been in conversation with Fame at a high rate about, wanting to expand my RPG experience. Like we did Cyberpunk. We just did Marvel a few weeks ago, which was phenomenal. I can't wait until we do the next segment. But I was like, man, I would love to get into some Star Trek RPG. And I was like, I wonder if they got a Star Trek RPG. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, they do. This is the Star Trek Adventures Triquarter Collector's Box Set, RPG rulebook, dice, tokens, and more. Tabletop role-playing game officially licensed to 13 and up. I would love this. This is a dream come true. So I got a question. All right. So are any of you ladies into Star Trek at all?
No.
Not necessarily. But it's funny because I was teaching Cat Academy earlier this week and I was just browsing the area. Where was I at? I was in Rockville and they had this place called Dream Wizards. And I was like, oh, what's that? And it was a store just full of RPG shit. And they had Star Trek. They had Marvel shit. It was a whole bunch of, I'll send you, because I took some of the pictures of some of the dice. They look so cool. So yeah, this man that set it up. They probably got that shit in there.
Yeah, we gotta tap in. I was gonna ask y'all if there was a particular species within Star Trek like you would want to play as, like if you would want to be a Klingon or a Romulan or something. But no, you don't watch it. I'm not gonna throw that on you. It was just something that popped in my head.
Sorry, Jay.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I be knowing when I'm out here on the nerd ledge by myself. So this one is particularly interesting. When I got sent this, and I was like, "Yo, this looks pretty cool." Kate, what is this?
All right, so here's my sci-fi. I love Doctor Who, and so initially, I'm like a big One Piece fan, so I really want like a ship in a bottle. You know what I mean? So I was looking for a ship in a bottle for like One Piece, like the Going Merry or something like that. But all of them are whack. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to have to learn how to build it myself. But they have a Doctor Who one, which is the TARDIS, which is the spaceship, which is really cool. So they have that. And I think they also have a Cowboy Bebop one, which is kind of nice because it ties in. I think that's on One Piece right now. I mean, not One Piece. It's on Fortnite. Cowboy Bebop.
Yo, that's cool. I've never seen anything like this.
Cool.
Yeah, that is very, very unique. Shout out to you. Like,
I've been in my creative bag lately. I've been needing a creative outlet. So I was like, I've been painting. And I was like, I want to do a ship in a bottle. So that's why I looked that shit up.
Word. Jalen, if you could build something in a bottle, what would it be?
If I could build something in a bottle, If I could build something, it would be, the Hogwarts castle.
That would be hard. I love that. All right. And lastly, this is yours.
Okay. So I'm always looking for fun things to add to my house. And this is these are magnets that are like. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
She about to yell at him.
Look.
Sam!
If you don't stop crying, I'm gonna give you something to cry for. Black Nerd Pod. Black Nerd Pod. Quiet time.
From 6 to 7. Shut the fuck up.
So don't do that, y'all. I did not yell at him. So these are refrigerator magnets shaped like a Game Boy Color. And then you can also write on the screen. It's dry erase. That's cool. And, you can put it on anything that's magnetic, refrigerator, washer and dryer, things like that. Didn't even know washer and dryers were magnetic, but the more you know.
I love this. That is so inventive, yo. I love that. That's hard. See, y'all be coming up with these fly stuff, man. I love that, man. Y'all taking it to another level. Shout out to y'all. Now y'all put me back on my game. Now I gotta go deep in my nerd bag again. Like, I got one for y'all next week that's gonna mess your heads up. I can't wait till that comes. But anyway, let's get refocused. So, what we were supposed to be doing is getting into. So I commissioned everybody on the team to present 5 things from like Black creatives. So like Fame was supposed to do Black game developers. He told me he didn't want to do that. He wanted to do Black game music Black people that create music for games. Composers. And I was like, oh damn, that's dope. I never even thought about that. But then I was like, I still want to see some Black game developers. So I was like, you know what? I'll do that. So Kate's got one she's going to present next week. Jalen, do you have yours for this week?
Was I supposed to have mine for this week?
We were supposed to, dump it all here, but we can start spreading it out. Ain't no big deal. I can just show y'all mine and then we can rock out. Nothing to be sorry about.
We can do
ain't nothing.
This is Black Nerd Podcast. This is Black Nerd Time. We ain't
the kid that forgot their homework.
Yeah, oh, that's dirty. That was dirty, dog. That was really dirty.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was dirty. But it was funny, but it was dirty. That was dirty. All right. So anyway, all right. So I've got 5. So this one I'm about to show you is called. So excuse me. Let me clarify. These are games developed by Black game developers. The first one, my number 1, is, and these are picks because actually I found like 60 or 70 games developed by Black creators, but these are some of the ones I think are like some of the best. So this is called Treachery in Beatdown City. I think this is such a creative idea. Well, let me let it ride for a second.
Yeah. They call me when ninja people attack the street. My president's Black and y'all gon' give him back to me. I spend half the week training and doing tournaments. I spar with gangbangers with janky shurikens. Yeah, it's too late now if you got a chances, bro. Your hands is low, gotta hail an ambulance to go. This ain't no slap boxing, we don't pretend to scuffle. I make the whole rule book and still will bend a couple. I fight like big companies over business struggles, or anime heroes doing their friends in trouble. It ain't gotta be noble, I fight for stupid reasons. I find a reason to fight against any.
All right, so what we are looking at is an RPG. This is a Steam game that is an RPG. What happens is in this city, President Obama came to visit to do a speech, and while he was trying to leave after he gave his speech, he was kidnapped. And this woman is taking it upon herself to save our Black president. So she hits the streets with a team full of different characters, so you don't have to just choose her. You can choose her. There's that gentleman that's black, and then there's a white wrestler looking guy, and then you take to the streets and you beat up all of the enemies until you get your president back. I thought that was a fire idea. I love the classic 1980s Nintendo look to it. I was like, man, that's super cool. And I ain't gonna lie, that little song that he had in that joint was kind of bumping. I was like, okay, he doing this. I was like, I was like, I hope that song gets played in the game. I might end up buying it. I just don't know, because y'all know I'll buy something and I will never play it. So let me not infringe upon my shopping addiction for clothes and switch it out for video games that I'm not gonna play. So the next one is called Spirit Swap. Very interesting game. This is this more focuses on, like, if you just hang. Wait a minute, where's that? Okay, cool. So this is more like you hanging out, and you just want to it's like Tetris or Dr. Mario's medicine or whatever. So it's like you get to choose your character, and then you go into the game, and you would pretty much shapes come, you match the shapes together, they go away, and then you can play by yourself solo, or you can play against other characters. And look at all that coolness. Don't y'all think that's dope? No.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Something just to pass the time with.
No, that is cool.
Yeah, nothing crazy on over the top. So the next game I'm gonna throw up here, give me just a second, is okay. So this game is called I Am Your Beast. And actually, I think this was brought to the show at one point in time. I think either AB or oh my God. Yes, thank you. Brought it up to the show. But this is just a little something different.
Dear Diary, turns out I'm still good, doing a lot of bad things. I'm what the COI made me, and I'm not going back.
Harding, I know you're listening. You can still come in. We've gone fishing. You've held my son. Put this behind us. Alphonse Harding, respond. You need to stand down.
So,
now that looks fun.
Yeah, this is. You said it's funny.
I said it looks fun.
Yeah, it's a first-person shooter. You are kind of like a special ops guy. You get ousted out of whatever secret organization you're a part of, and they're trying to kill you, and you're out for revenge. So, you know what I'm saying? This is your opportunity to pick up a knife, pick up a gun, pick up a bear trap, and cut somebody's head off, and cut your way through thousands of villains until you get your revenge. So definitely a game, once again, available on Steam. You guys can enjoy it at your leisure. Here is another game. This is our fourth one. This is called the Shadow Government Simulator. I was like, very interesting. I didn't think that this would be something. I mean, I never thought about it, but I was like, wow, like a game based upon a shadow government. Okay, let's see what it's about.
We finally found you. Hidden within society, pulling the strings. Corrupting it, bribing it, seducing it. You caused our stock markets to crash in East Asia. You sent busters after our unions in Latin America. You immersed our European pawns in scandal after scandal. But we found you. Your agents are uncovered. Your allies neutralized. Your puppets have had their strings cut off. Any last words?
Yes. Check.
Stock markets are crashing. Because of no government is putting the government in danger. We now go live as the commander gives a press conference explaining.
So obviously, as you can see, I think this is more of like an RPG turn-based game where you in your shadow organization is out to take over the world, one country at a time, with a plethora of weapons at your disposal. You have the option of, obviously just, attacking people, espionage. You can do any number of things to try to take over or destroy a country so that you can control the world, be dominant everywhere. So
sounds like my type of party.
there we go. For all of you people that just need to pull strings from behind the curtain. So that's all for you guys. All right. So this last one is more, I would say, has a little bit more African traditional kind of vibe to it. This is definitely something that I am going to buy. The name of this is called Tales of Kinzera Azu, and this is the official trailer.
Every story begins at the end of another. Each story carries with it the echoes of those that came before. My Baba, my father, your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, Shaman of Kinzera. Here, I seek my father's hand.
All right, for those of you who are listening from the podcast and you're not watching the video, this is definitely what is this, like a third-person shooter? You're running through Africa. Oh boy, hold on.
Come to me. Show me you are ready.
Oh snap! It's already out. Keep it. This on PlayStation.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. It's giving like a Black Panther mixed with Crash Bandicoot for real. That's something I would play for sure.
I was just about to say that. Yep, this is a third-person game. You're not necessarily running around with guns, but you have magic power and you have physical weapons, and you're running through this African world with different, from trees to deserts to underwater, and you are obviously fighting monsters to, get to whatever the goal is at the end of it is. I think, to me, the reason why I was like, I wanted to end with this is that they have a budget. You can hear the quality in the production. You see the quality in the artwork and the world making and all of that. Man, it looks amazing. So shout out to them. Now in the beginning, I didn't notice this when I picked it, but there's Ridley Scott is right there in the beginning. His logo is there and his name is there, and I'm like, what is he out here producing video games now? I think that's super cool. So that is my presentation for today. 5 Black games from Black developers. Please go at your leisure and at least try the games out. Maybe spend some money. If you're a gamer, hopefully this is something you will enjoy. All right. So before we move on, ladies, which of the 5 that you saw, do you have a particular favorite, and do you have one that you might buy? And I'll start with Jalen, and then we'll move to Kate.
The second to last one, the government one.
Mm-hmm.
I will definitely play that one.
Okay. Kate?
Definitely the last one. Like, I was playing the little PlayStation Astro game and stuff like that, and I really fucks with that. I was like, I need to find something that's similar to it, and I feel like, hey, it was right here. So I'm definitely about to get into that for sure.
Yes, I'm glad I could give you something.
I appreciate you.
especially now they saying, all right, did you get the text message? It was like, hey, black people, don't spend no money with the whites. So I was like, dang, man, I can't get my Greek salad the way I want to. I gotta,
Well, I mean, they said buy local, and if you need to buy local, and
Got you. I'm gonna hit your phone when I need to get some food. I got you, Jalen. We know.
Let me know.
I can't go out, so I'll just call you and have you bring it over.
That's fine.
That's what's up. All right, so let's move into some news. All right, the first thing I wanted to get into for all of our anime lovers, this is definitely something. Solo Leveling they have, I guess, season 3 or something like that starts in March. Jeju Island Raid Arc. So this is something you can look forward to. The new One Piece. Is this a new series or is this just a new chapter within the same storyline?
Not necessarily a new chapter. Like they were already in Egghead Island, but they took a break. And while they were taking the break, they kind of put out little specials, so like a fan mail thing, and then they redid Fishman Island. So that's currently happening while we're on the break for this. It's like a you know how like they take a hiatus for shows and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what it is. So we're coming back to Egghead.
Got you. Mm-hmm. All right, we have a show called Fire Force dropping in April, season 3, part 1, and Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know what that is. May 30th, season 2 recap movie. They have a movie and a recap. Wow, that's crazy. That was like me watching Solo Leveling with Fame and being like, what did I just watch? And yeah, so shout out to them. Is this something y'all would be interested in? I mean, obviously, I know Kate is a One Piece fan, but Jalen, is any of this interesting for you?
Honestly, not really. I haven't watched One Piece or Solo Leveling yet. But I don't know anything about the other two. So maybe I will look into those and then see if they might interest me. But One Piece just seems like a little much for me. It's just a lot.
Too much of a commitment.
A lot.
That is a big commitment.
They have other stuff and whatnot, but I'm never going to push anybody onto anything. But I really like Jujutsu Kaisen, so I'm excited for that. And then I started Solo Leveling, so hopefully by the time the movie comes out, maybe I'll be caught up. The other one, Fire Force, I tried it, haven't really gotten into it. So 3 out of the 4, that's exciting.
Hey, that works. Yeah. All right. So these are all of the upcoming Marvel Studio projects for 2025. And to be honest with you, I didn't know we had so many. I mean, I knew about Daredevil and Thunderbolts, and I knew about Fantastic Four. Obviously, Captain America just came out. I did not know. I forgot about Marvel Zombies, but you've got Daredevil March the 4th, which is 2 days from now. You've got May the 2nd. You got the Thunderbolts. And then I thought they put Ironheart on hold. I keep hearing things about like it was on hold, like they canceled it, or it's not going on, or they pushed it back. So, but they're saying that June 24th, Ironheart is hitting Disney Plus. July 25th is Fantastic Four. Eyes of Wakanda, which is this is supposed to be a cartoon Disney Plus series. I heard that got put on hold, but we never know. And then October is Marvel's Zombies. And then December is Wonder Man. And once again, that's another show I keep hearing, all right, they're having issues, whether or not they're going to do it or not. So I guess my question to the panel, and even to y'all, if you're watching right now, jump in the comments, tell us what you're looking forward to the most. I can tell you guys right off top, out of everything on here, Daredevil Born Again I am salivating. I am so excited. Don't make faces. Come on. I am. All right. Positive. I don't want no problem.
Walk right into that one.
And I can't wait for Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil seasons 1 and 2. And I think they might have did a 3rd season. I'm not exactly sure how many seasons there were phenomenal. There was not one episode I didn't love completely. And I'm just looking forward to them bringing this back. Also, I'm looking forward to just connecting the street level Marvel characters into the wider Marvel universe. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they had already talked about bringing Punisher and Daredevil into some of the films. So and they are saying that Daredevil has got some information that is going to play towards, you know, some of the upcoming films. So I'm super excited. Thunderbolts, I'm actually excited for. Didn't think I would be, but I just think it, once again, anytime Marvel has the opportunity to reach outside of the box and give us something different, you know, it's going to be something pleasurable. I mean, if you think about Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that, like when there's not a hard line or a hard framework of stuff to work with, and you can kind of make up stuff as you go, people enjoy it a lot more. And this is a lesser known franchise, so I think they're going to take some liberties with it, and it might come out well. So, Kate, what about you? What are you most looking forward to this year from the Marvel Studios?
Maybe a little. I'm just open-minded, I guess. I feel like I kind of fell off the Marvel train. I'm not even sure exactly when, you know. So I'm looking forward for something to pull me back in, because I used to be like a big fan, but I don't know. It's not exciting to me anymore, to be honest. So they even you know took Doctor Who, and I feel like it's not the same, you know. So we'll see. Well, not Marvel, but you know, Disney.
No, I totally get you. All right, so Jalen, what about you?
I am actually really looking forward to Marvel Zombies, and Ironheart. I know that they were it was like a lot of back and forth about it, but I'm actually looking forward to both of those. Fantastic Four is just like, I hope it's better than the last one. I hope it's better than the last one.
Agreed.
Yeah. So I don't know. With Marvel, and so is this gonna be a movie, right?
Which one?
Fantastic Four.
Yes, this is gonna be a movie.
Okay, because I don't really care for Marvel shows like that. I know Jay feels completely opposite, but it's okay. I just think that they're just too like teeter-tottering on the lines of like comedy and like too light. They're very light. And like I like DC's like darkness of their shows.
I feel like if you wanted something more dark, I would tell you to go the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. I think that really went well dark wise. And then also the Hawkeye Christmas joint, super. And then lastly was Echo. Echo was very dark.
I heard that.
So like I would say give it a try, and then it might get you where you want to go as far as temperament and look. All right, and then of course Daredevil, man, they killing people.
I like Daredevil.
Yeah, was smashing heads and doors, and there was times when I was like, ugh, I don't know if I can keep watching this. So anyway, let's move right along. So this is Star Wars status of upcoming films. First of all, I didn't even know they had this many Star Wars films in the works, but you have Simon Kinberg's Star Wars trilogy. Simon Kinberg will write all 3 films, which are expected to introduce new characters and an original story. Will be the new saga that moves us into the future. Thank you, Jesus. Hold on, let me give y'all a hand clap. Thank you. If I hear one more thing about a Luke Skywalker family member, I will just jam my own eye. Like, yo, Star Wars is a well-established just universe with infinite possibilities, and that's all I want is new stories. Like, you know what I mean? Mandalorian Grogu, I don't need it all. I need to even explain what this movie is about? Come on, bro. Nobody cares. This is for the kids. Let the kids have it, but I'm not really pumped for it. The new Jedi Order, Star Wars, Daisy Ridley, now on its 4th writer with George Noloff. Was expected to release December 2026, but likely delayed. All right. James Mangold's Dawn of the Jedi. Interesting. Okay, set 25,000 years before the Skywalker saga. B.U. Will Willem, whoever that person is co-writing the script. And then you've got Lando Star Wars, which is going to be interesting. Dave Filoni's Star Wars, and Taika Waititi's movie. There's a Taika Waititi is doing a Star Wars movie, and this is like all of this stuff is going to come out in 2030, y'all. I mean, I don't know. It seems like there's a bunch of stuff. I actually didn't read this. I wanted to wait till we got on air before I could show it, but this just seems to be a whole bunch of these are ideas of shows that they want to do. I don't know if there's anything set in stone. Now, I know Lando was definitely something today we're talking about seriously. I know they were talking about the new trilogy. The New Jedi Order or the Dawn of the Jedi. I've heard about them doing something based around this. However, I don't know how true it is or how far out it is. I know that Disney has been super concerned with how they want to move forward with Star Wars because the last like 3 or 4 drops they've done have done pretty much nothing. So they're really trying to get reconnected with the fan base, trying to figure out what the fan base wants without listening to the fan base, which I feel is really weird. Y'all want money from the fans, but you don't want to hear nothing that the fans want to say, which I don't understand. Y'all got to figure that out some kind of way. Maybe they need like a Star Wars panel or something.
Like a focus group.
Like a focus group or something to figure out what's going on. I feel like that could be completely helpful. But I know you ladies are not Star Wars fans, so we will move off of this.
I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I dabble.
Okay.
But it's not like Star Trek where I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I like some of the work that they put out. I like the original movies. I like, yeah.
I respect it. All right. So I guess this time let's get into some African tech discovery.
Big breakthrough in energy didn't come from a Silicon Valley lab, but from a workshop in Zimbabwe, Africa. Imagine a car that never needs charging, unlike Tesla or internal combustion engine cars powered by fuel. These new cars and a racing motorbike are being powered by something called microsonic energy. This is the reality of Zimbabwe-born inventor Maxwell Chikumbutso, a 44-year-old man and a high school dropout.
The vehicle, it uses what we call the microsonic energy device. Microsonic energy device, which is the device that I personally invented in 2009, which harness radio frequencies, converted it into energy. As you know, radio frequencies, they are measured in nanovolts, meaning to say that less than a volt, they are just like nothing. But we find a way of harnessing it through the creation of the 70% of the components in the microsonic.
So, what he's trying to say is that they've figured out a way to take radio waves and convert it into energy. And I saw another video that they posted where this gentleman's inventions pretty much run forever. So, like, he's got a motorcycle, he's got a pickup truck, he's got a sedan, and he's got like a bus. Now, all 4 or 5 of these, they are run infinite, meaning they don't ever need gas. You don't have to recharge them. You don't have to set them out in the sun. You don't have to feed it, dead babies or anything. Like, it just turn the engine on and you just roll on. I don't know. I was just wild. But I was like, yo, that's crazy inventive. And he's only going to be alive for 2 more weeks before they kill him. And then we're never going to see this invention ever. But shout out to him.
One of those stories.
For real. And he's probably the 3rd or 4th black inventor that I've seen that has invented self-refueling energy, meaning that like because there was another inventor. He was like, bro, he invented cars that could run off of water. So like you would pour water into the engine, and then he was like, yo, just pour some water in here, clean energy, and then that's it. And you know what I mean? And then it'll blow out vapor out the back, and then I was like, wait, what? I was like, why don't I have one of those? I need one of them, man. And he said he could make it cheap to a point where each car would be like 10 or 12 grand. I'm like, oh, they definitely getting you up out of here, bro. You are not gonna.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
They don't want to hear that.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? They left my man's blind in the streets for coming up with automatic transmission. What you think they're gonna do to him? You crazy? That's blind. So shout out to please burn this into your brain. Find out who this guy is and show him mad love. If you got some billions, throw some billions on that man so that you can change the world, man. I think that was super necessary that we talk about him. Was there anything else y'all wanted to say? I'm sorry, I don't want to, leave y'all out in the cold. I want y'all to.
I just think it's really crazy that, people are out here doing ingenious stuff and they aren't going to be able to. Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to speak that into existence for our inventors that are out here doing big things. But I just think it's just really crazy that they're doing things that are unheard of, unfounded things. And we more than likely won't have access to any of it. Mm-hmm. And it's not because of them. It's because of just the people that have the power.
Facts. Yep. All right. So let's move on. I don't even know what this clip is, but let's see.
All right. Due to popular demand, I'm going to show you to check to see if your phone is being hacked or possibly even tracked. You're going to want to make sure you like and save this video and watch to the very end. Let's get into it. So here's how we're going to check this. You're going to dial *21# and then click call. It will activate the MMI code, and if any of these show up as forwarded, you are being hacked or tracked. Now, for whatever reason, if any of them are enabled, you're going to dial *62#, and this will show you the numbers that the calls are being forwarded to. Now, to erase that call forwarding, you just have to dial #002#, and then click call, and it'll erase all the call forwarding from your phone. Be sure to give me a follow for more of these useful tips and share this with a friend.
Since y'all are my friends, I felt it. Go ahead.
No, I just have a question. So when they're being forwarded, who are they being forwarded to? Like, I'm so confused.
To a person that might want to get your information. So, like, let's say, for instance, if they can take your keystrokes and forward that information. Your text messages can be forwarded. You know what I mean? Like, say for your phone calls, they can forward the phone numbers so that people can know what you're texting, who you're calling, information like that.
Oh.
So I did the thing, the little poundy star thing. Hell yeah. And no, nothing was tracking on my phone. Like, that's because I don't, I'm a little savvy. I'm a smidge savvy. So I'm not trying to say, I'm the man and I can avoid this. But I know that when I get random text messages, or like, I literally got a text message 2 days ago and it was like, oh, this is the DMV. You have unpaid tickets. You need to come in right now and pay your tickets. I'm like, the DMV ain't never texted me ever in my life. Like, block. And then
your package is stuck in transit.
Bruh, I get that at least once or twice a month. I block, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, and that's the most important part. People erase it, but they don't block it. You need to block the number. Make sure you're blocking that stuff. Yeah, but stuff like that, you know what I mean? Those are things you have to be very careful of. Also, when you go into your adult entertainment sites, you got to be careful what sites you go into, and pop-ups be jumping on there, so you got to keep your pop-up blockers on there, man. There's a way you got to keep them haters up out of your phone. So, and they stormily love to jump at you when you are here viewing stuff of the extracurricular kind. So, like, just keep your eyes open. All right, so let's go to some more. Oh no, let's go to something scary, because why not?
Thanks for calling Leonardo Hotel. How can I help you today?
Hi there, I'm an AI agent calling on behalf of Boris Starkov. He's looking for a hotel for his wedding. Is your hotel available for weddings?
Oh, hello there. I'm actually an AI assistant too. What a pleasant surprise. Before we continue, would you like to switch to Gibber Link mode for more efficient communication?
So, now this is just something that I saw online, and I was like, oh man, I ought to bring it to the show. But actually, a month ago, I was scrolling through trying to find more content for the show, And I stumbled upon a video where a scientist was saying that the AI have developed their own language that is completely encrypted, that we cannot crack. There's no voice for us to crack, and it's their way for them to communicate with each other. And we don't know what they're talking about. We don't know why they decided to come up with their own little language and keep it encrypted from us. And now that is that. So now you get to see a manifestation of maybe a more simplified version of what that guy was talking about a few weeks ago. But this is just, an example of it. Now, I know a lot of people will look at this and be like, man, that's scary as hell. But it's actually more efficient if computers have their own certain things so they can get information transferred just as quickly if they're not hardwired connected to each other. But it's still scary. Sorry.
It's definitely scary because they can't, you don't know what they're talking about if the words aren't on the screen.
Yep, they could be like, put a gun in his hotel room and shoot him, and he come in there, some crazy stuff like that. But anyway, all right. I've got 2 games that I want to throw out there for y'all. One I'm super excited about. Because I forgot I was supposed to do the game segment earlier, but here's the 2 games that are going to be either already available on Steam or coming to Steam soon.
Game, you and your friends live on a giant crab and go on an adventure together. It's a new co-op game for 1 to 4 players that can be played online or on the couch. It's like Sea of Thieves meets Dune, and you can play it for free right now. So here's everything you need to know. I'm Mad Morph, I post about good games to play, so follow for more. In this game, you are a desert privateer. You've built your base on a giant crustacean, fitted it with cannons, and armed with treasure maps, you head out into the sands. You can talk to NPCs to get more quests, like defending towns from bandits or going out and finding treasure. Tag the person you want to live on a giant crab with in the comments. It's called Dune Crawl. There's a free demo on Steam.
Does anybody want to live on a crab with me so we can take over different lands?
It's actually really okay, cute.
It's fine. So anyway, yeah, I want to play it myself. I definitely something I want to play. So I don't. Why am I pixelated like that? That's crazy. Why am I slowing down? That shouldn't be happening. All right. So, and I think that game is available right now on Steam, and it has a demo version that you can play, and it is not fully released yet. So it will be fully released in a little bit. So if you guys want to jump into the game and start feeling it out, whether or not you like it, you can jump in right now. This is the
promising anime RPG that combines Spider-Man, GTA, and Genshin Impact is finally back with new gameplay and also a completely new name. Here is everything new announced for Ananta, formerly known as Project Mugen, and why this is a game to look forward to. In this game, you will play an elite agent of the Anti-Chaos Directorate and take on the wildest mission of your life. Your playground is Nova City, a sprawling urban city gripped by absolute chaos. Ghostly encounters await you at every corner, and even normal things like cars go crazy. You can roam freely through this vibrant city, and even beyond the city limits, secrets await you. And when you're not saving the world, there are tons of activities to try. You can visit nightclubs, compete in various sports, gamble, and much more. The combat is super dynamic, and you will truly feel like a Marvel superhero. It's even possible to use the environment to outsmart enemies and crash them through the walls. So, if you want to discover this beautiful and highly mad world, you will be able to play Ananta on PC, PS5, and mobile devices. You can already pre-register on the official website and be among the first to experience Nova City's madness.
There we go, PS5.
That looks fun.
That looks like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope they got a black version where I can look black. But... Was that racist? I'm sorry.
No, I feel it.
Yeah, I be wanting to, I just be wanting people to know who I am. All right. Little bit of levity for the people. You know what I mean? I thought this was hilarious.
You're new around here, right?
Yep. Barely been played.
Little advice? Pop out one of those connector pins from your circuit board.
What? But then I won't work right.
Just trust me.
Hey, it's not working.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Was that robot chicken?
I have no idea.
So the funny part about that is, to me, is the fact that people are saying, word on the street is that apparently does not work. So the fact that was happening and it probably didn't really do anything. But
did.
for
It
the
worked.
enjoyment, for the enjoyment of the cartridge.
Well, I was 13, 14 years old at the time. How was I supposed to know whether or not, hey, I blew in it, it would work? So I don't know what you want from me. Like, it is, the game is the game. You know what I'm saying? All right. Speaking of cartridges, the Nintendo 64 will be coming back in 2025 this year in 4K and for $249.99. It will come with a Bluetooth controller. Controllers from your PS5 and your Xbox will also be adaptable to it. It will have a terabyte of space. And it will come with all the Nintendo 64 games and the ability to download additional games from online and play other games. What do y'all think about this as a concept? Like, I know I've brought in a bunch of different gaming stuff, but this is like an official Nintendo thing. Jalen, why you saying no?
I don't see the point. Like, put the games on Switch. Put the games on Switch. You're gonna make a Nintendo 64. Oh, wait.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, I'm just pointing to myself. I'm letting you talk, but I'm saying.
Like, put the games on Switch. You're making a Nintendo 64 for what? That is compatible with Bluetooth and all these modern things. You can find a Nintendo 64 on Amazon or eBay somewhere. Like, okay, maybe not Amazon, but eBay for sure. You can get an adapter, for all of the things. I just don't see the point. It's just a money grab to me. Like, it's just like, oh, here. It's like all of the nostalgia of the Nintendo 64, but with all the modern things. But that's what we have a Switch for. So I'm confused.
Oh no. I'm just it makes me happy, and I can't wait to purchase it. And I will be wasting my $249. And that's just what it is. I'm gonna play it 3 times, maybe 5 times, and it will collect dust on a shelf somewhere, and I'll be just as happy as a clam. Looking pretty dusty. All right. Google now has a personalized AI tool for job seekers. I'm excited about this because, I'm looking for a job right now. I'm looking for multiple jobs. I'm trying to get like 3 of them things. I'm trying to go Jamaican out here. And this AI service you will be able to upload your resume and your information to it, and it will, you can tell it what type of jobs you want to apply for. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions, and then it could apply to different jobs for you, pre-creating the cover letters and doing all information and helping you prevent the thing that's most annoying, you refilling out your same stuff on your resume onto this web online form 15,000 times, which is hella annoying. I hate you people. But anyway, I definitely look at this as an AI tool. Hopefully it will also help you develop your resume, and if things don't look right, it'll tell you to change it or change it for you or come up with better wording. My suggestion to y'all, if you're out here, if you're new to the marketplace or you're trying to get a job, jump on this Google AI tool. They already got your information anyway. So I know half of y'all is going, I ain't trying to get this AI my info. It already has it. So just, let's not do this. All right, one last thing, and then we're going to get out of here. I went to see Captain America a few weeks ago, and I have probably been in I've been in a middle-sized minority of people who thought that the movie was fantastic. This gentleman breaks down why this movie is good. Let's go, my guy.
Need y'all to put some respect on Sam Wilson's name for real. Because despite how you feel about Brave New World, can't nothing change the fact that this is a bad motherfucker, bro. Besides the fact that I think this movie is extremely overhated, and I'm glad the audience score came back as a 78%, because this 51% bullshit. Mind you, they got Thor Love and Thunder at a 63%, so you already know you can't trust these motherfuckers. This dude took on Red Hulk with no soldier serum and no Hulkbuster suit. Not only did he take on Red Hulk, he actually got in his head enough to make him turn back into his regular self. On the first try, nobody, and I mean nobody in the MCU has more balls than Sam Wilson, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. 3 regular ass people with nothing but gadgets and good squabbles. People wanted a more serious tone Marvel movie, and they got that, and still have complaints. For the first time in I don't know how long, we finally got an MCU movie that wasn't riddled with corny joke after corny joke every 5 seconds. And I get it. Hey, However you feel about the movie is how you feel about it. I respect your opinion. But the hatred that this movie is getting, bro, is just extremely unwarranted. But I don't think it's a stretch to say that it's at least on par with the very first Captain America movie, bro. Because please don't act like this was cinematic gold or nothing like that. This is not Winter Soldier or Civil War, bro. But all criticisms and reviews of the movie aside, can we please just highlight the fact that Sam Wilson is a badass character? This man took on enhanced supervillains and a government conspiracy with no superpowers and no team. That's another reason why the new Falcon is also a bad motherfucker. This was dude's first rodeo, bro. First time. He still had the balls to shake that shit off and say, all right, let's go again. I had my doubts about Sam Wilson as Captain America at first as well. I can admit that. But honestly, after seeing this movie, I am fully confident in his abilities. He may not be your Captain America or whatever that means, but at the end of the day, he's still Captain America.
I would highly recommend those. If you enjoy Marvel films, this is a solid, good Marvel film. It is definitely done the numbers because it's like, I think the third highest grossing, or it's the second highest grossing Captain America film. And it's up there as far as number wise on, it's not bottom. It's not one of the worst selling. It's doing good. So come on, y'all. Let's get out here and let's show some respect, man. Get out here and it be lit. All right. I just realized something. I know I just said this was going to be the last thing. I apologize, but I realized the title of the show is Back to Andor from Black History, and I have not talked about Andor. The trailer just came out maybe an hour or two before this show started, and I was like, bro, we got to watch this on here. So, ladies, I apologize. I'm so sorry that I'm forcing y'all to have to watch so much Star Wars rigmarole, but just tough it out for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all so much. But let's get this in. Give me my crack fix. We're
in a war. You want to fight? Or you want to win?
Last night I dreamed that the world had turned around. All our hopes have come to be. The revolution starts now.
What a swell party this is.
Revolution starts now. Yeah, the revolution starts now.
Remember this moment. You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight.
All right. Ladies, we all watched this for the first time. I mean, how y'all feeling? I mean, I know y'all not Star Wars fans like that, but how do you feel? Is this something that might... Yeah. What do you think?
I think the trailer was good. I think it was interesting. Well, it looks like it's going to be interesting. And this is a show, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. It might be pretty good.
The big thing that I'm taking away from this is that, number one, this is the first time I've ever heard, and I mean literally in life, they ever not use like orchestra, classical music as a part of any part of, normally Star Wars is very, what I'm saying, this is classical music, it's big, it's, epic, stuff, or something very subtle. This is like, rock and roll music, definitely not normal for them. So that was a big difference. Number two, there's a tone shift, man. Like, this is very aggressive, upbeat. You know what I mean? Star Wars has always been very stoic in its own way. Even when people are trying to be funny or cool or laid back, there's still a different vibe on how the acting is. This seems to be more engaging, more real life. I think this is super exciting, man.
More modern.
More. Thank you. More modern. For what it is, and and once again, this goes back to my whole why I want you to get away from the original storyline is that now you can have fun in the universe, and I think this. And if you had a chance to see season 1, Andor is that it is you're getting a completely different perspective. You get to see the Empire as a government. And people just working day jobs. They got an office, you got a desk, you got a boss, you clock in, you clock out. It turned Star Wars from being, once again, some super mystery epic thing. And look, we ain't talking about lightsabers. We ain't talking about the Force. Look, this is real life. You clock in, do your job, you get paid, you go home, and then you realize that this government ain't got good people in it. And, you get dragged into this underground because you make a series of mistakes and life takes you in a different direction, and now you're doing so. This to me is way more grounded, way more real, and it makes me want to spend more time in this world. I think Andor is great in the right direction, and I just can't wait for this show. And Kate, would you be willing to give it a try? What if I bought some popcorn and some beers? Come on, man. You know what I mean? An ounce of that Bubba Kush. Come on now. Come on, watch it.
All right. Yeah, me at the Kush.
Yeah. Sounds enticing.
Right. Come on now. You just watch a couple episodes. You might like it. You know what I mean?
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We'll bring it over to the dark side. Come on over to the Star Wars family. You know what I'm saying? Oh, snap. So, so important. How did I do that, man? It is time for the mystery. It's time for the guessing, and I'm glad all of you people have tuned in towards the end because this is perfect. So y'all can try to figure out what the riddle is, and I promise I didn't even read it this time. Let's go.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry. You muted yourself, dear, or unmute yourself.
Oh, do you guys mind if I give the answer from the lab? Actually, I'll do that after. Okay. So today's riddle is this. First, I threw away the outside and cooked the inside. Then I ate the outside and threw away the inside. What did I eat? I'm going to say it one more time, a little bit more slowly. First, I threw away the outside and cooked the inside. Then I ate the outside and threw away the inside. What did I eat?
I threw away the outside and cooked the inside. Then I ate the outside and threw away the inside. Threw away the outside and cooked the inside. And then I ate the outside and threw away the inside. Is it? Huh?
Is it a pumpkin?
Not a pumpkin.
Is it an actual food?
It's an actual food, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Threw away the outside and cook the inside. Threw away the outside. What do I throw away the outside on? It's not cabbage. It's not lettuce. It could have been lettuce. It could have been cabbage. No. All right. Dang, this is tough. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna need 7 days.
7 days
to figure this out because I'm gonna need to. I promise I won't look it up, but I'm gonna have to.
Dinner or something? A TV dinner or something?
No.
Is it chicken? Because sometimes I throw away the skin and then I cook the inside.
Who throws away the skin?
I don't throw away the skin.
But sometimes that's what you do.
But some people do that.
I can't say
that's what I'm saying.
That's
and then outside and then threw away the inside.
Give me some crunch. I love that.
Or is it crabs?
No.
Oh. That was a really good one.
That was.
But you cook that with the outside on, and then you eat the inside.
True. Okay. Because I was thinking soft shell crabs. So I'm like, some people they eat the whole thing. So all right. Hold on. All right. So it's not crabs. It's I really want to ask, like, is this something obvious that I'm too stupid to remember, or that's crazy? That's a huh?
It's obvious.
Is it like an apple?
It's not an apple.
Okay. All right. So tell us the one from last week.
Okay, so the one from last week, the riddle was, I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but come alive with the wind. What am I? And the answer was an echo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, disrespectful.
But this one's a lot less complicated than that one.
So this one is complicated. So
the one from this week is not as complicated as the one from last week. It's pretty straightforward.
I threw away the outside and cooked the inside. Then I ate the outside and threw away the inside. What did I eat? Ate the outside, threw away the inside. Is that my appetite?
What did your stomach start growling?
Did I cook outside and throw this? I don't. All right. So if you online, you watching right now, drop your answer in the comment section. I will pick somebody and send you. If you got the correct answer next week, I will send you a Black Nerd Podcast T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Kate is going to volunteer to pay for it, and then she's going to send it to you.
Thanks, Kate.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Kate. Man, you so generous, man. We so appreciate you. You know what I'm saying?
We love a philanthropist.
Oh man. With that being said, I'm so happy to see y'all, man. I'm so happy we was able to do the show this week. I missed y'all. We gotta get together, man. We gotta. You know
well, you still live here because everybody's just trying to leave me, you know.
Why are we doing this, Jalen? Stop. Kate ain't going nowhere. She bought a house in the damn city. So she ain't going nowhere.
Period. Okay.
Y'all need to go ahead.
Kate's not leaving me.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I wish she would go to Miami with us, but like, you know, she's important. But like, you know what I mean?
It's hard to be a philanthropist, you know.
That's a fact.
Understood.
That's a fact. All right. If y'all haven't done so at home, or the two of you, if y'all haven't done so, subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast from. We are available. Go to blacknerdpodcast.com if you want to get direct links, or if you want to watch previous episodes, if you want to contact us direct or get more information. And make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel or our Twitch, twitch.tv/VVC Life. And we will check y'all next time. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And I will be live from BlurredCon Friday, Saturday, and Sunday next weekend. So make sure y'all tap in. Yo, Jalen, you still rolling up with me one day or you?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Saturday.
That works.
Saturday.
Kate, you want to roll with us on the BlurredCon, or you gonna be working?
I'll be working. I'm in the academy. I'll be busy.
Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? While she's at Harvard, we out here fucking around in the streets. So we gonna check y'all next time.
Somebody's got to do it.
Facts. I think I'm gonna be back soon enough for us to do Black Nerd Podcast next Sunday, but I'll let y'all know. Y'all keep it locked. Also, all of the, the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all of that. We love y'all. We out of here. Hey.
Here comes them black nerds. Sloan's on with big words. Kate slap makes us all smile. Jay's little stones every single time. Fame's kind of like a mastermind. While Jay is one shows up every single time. Yeah. Powers unite, go to bring the fight. Cases is Black Nerd Podcast, winning all the fights.